The Texas lottery scam is being exposed. It's February 19th, 2025, and these are your headlines. After an $83 million lottery jackpot was won in Austin, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick decided to pay the outlet that sold the winning ticket a visit and discovered a warehouse of printing machines run by an illicit lottery ticket reseller. Patrick's visit to the printing warehouse came a week after members of the Senate Finance Committee eviscerated the Texas Lottery Commission for shepherding lottery resellers into the state and allowing one, Lottery.com, to operate what State Senator Paul Bettencourt called a money laundering operation. In a letter to Attorney General Ken Paxton sent after the hearing, Texas Lottery Executive Director Ryan Mindell asserted lottery resellers were using couriers to purchase tickets in stores. Well, the video that came out from Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick exposes the lie in this claim. Illicit lottery ticket resellers operating in Texas call themselves couriers to circumvent the letter and spirit of the law governing the lottery, which says it has to be played in person and with cash at a brick-and-mortar location conducting regular business. Resellers, like the one Patrick visited, allow players who may be out of state or even in another country to play Texas lottery games online. This leaves the door open to criminality and the expropriation of millions of dollars from Texas lottery players. Oh, and they could use credit cards too. When it comes to resellers, the lottery is being used as a means for a state sports betting expansion. DraftKings, heard of them? One of the nation's largest sports betting companies? Well, it turns out they actually own Jackpot, the lottery reseller, which sold the winning ticket. The Texas lottery was sold to Texans as a panacea for funding public education. Not only were funds not initially dedicated to education, but since its inception, the lottery's yet to generate enough money to fund even a single year of public education. And while Texas kids haven't benefited from the lottery, the vendors who administer it have made billions. IGT, they're the ones that run the lottery in Texas, is a $4 billion entity. The company was recently sued for its role in a rigged $95 million jackpot win in 2023. Now, Daniel Greer had covered the Texas lottery scam in depth on our latest season of the Exposed podcast. Check it out. After it was revealed that he helped craft controversial House rules that expanded Democrat power in the Texas House, Democrat lawyer Hugh Brady wasn't reappointed as parliamentarian by Speaker Dustin Burrows this session. However, recent revelations show that Brady is still advising the Texas House, just under a new title, Parliamentary Counsel. According to his updated LinkedIn description, Brady's responsibilities include serving as the House's legal advisor on constitutional and legislative procedures and advising the Speaker, members, committees, officers, and employees. Brady, a longtime Democrat operative, has been a fixture in the Texas House since 2019 when he was appointed parliamentarian by former Speaker Dennis Bonnen. He previously served as general counsel for the White House Office of Administration under President Barack Obama from 2014 to 2017 and as parliamentarian for the Travis County Democrat Party. Representative Steve Toth criticized Brady's continued presence in the House, telling us that the man behind the curtain, the great and powerful Oz, is still here, aka Hugh Brady. He's alive and well and doing the bidding of Democrats. What a joke. Well, despite not holding the official title of parliamentarian, Brady's role as parliamentary counsel raises questions about the level of influence he continues to wield over House procedures and legislative outcomes. And while we submitted a Public Information Act request to determine his current salary, most recent records show him making $233,000 plus as parliamentarian. Neither Brady nor Sharon Carter, who serves as the current House parliamentarian, responded to requests for comment on what the parliamentary counsel position entails or how it differs from a traditional parliamentarian role.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
The Dallas County Republican Party has now censured Republican Representatives Morgan Meyer and Angie Chen Button for actions deemed in opposition to the core principles of the Republican Party of Texas platform and the legislative priorities. The Dallas County GOP Executive Committee highlighted several actions as contradictory to Republican Party of Texas principles in the resolutions passed this week. Dallas County Republican Chair Alan West told Texas Scorecard, "I think it's important that we hold elected officials accountable for their actions, and there are consequences to those actions and decisions when they violate our principles, our platform, rules, and procedures that we expect them to follow." Well, Representative Button and Meyer's actions that are in question include abandoning the Republican caucus vote for House Speaker, which violated a state Republican Executive Committee resolution and Republican caucus rules. The Dallas County GOP is formally requesting that the state Republican Executive Committee uphold the censure of Meyer and Button and impose all applicable penalties under Rule 44, which would include, but is not limited to, refusing to accept any application from them for a place on the Republican primary ballot. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.